Yo, what's up guys? It's Pygoz here, the Crypto Pie, and today we're going to be talking about Icon, guys, because look at this beauty of a chart, right? We're looking at the 4 hour here. Even if I zoom it out to the daily, well, what we can see immediately, guys, is that we started the rally where we are right now, right? You had this very expensive rally. Like, look at how crazy this went, right? 700% rally, right? In a matter of, like, super fast. We won't see it this fast this time, but what you can see is that we are basically at the bottom of where we started, right? So how I see this is pretty simple, right? This would be your A, this would be your B, and then this is your C, and that's done, right? All the way done, guys. Okay. Because what you've seen since August, basically, just like metal and a lot of other coins, is that we're just consolidating on the bottom. And what's really cool about Icon is if you draw your lines here, so basically just make a symmetrical triangle. We are at the end here, okay? We're basically at the end of the triangle, so we are going to make a decision. Now, if you think that decision is going to be down, you know, your risk to reward is very bad. Let's say if you could short Icon, that'd be just horrible, right? Because look at this, guys, right? Your upside is all the way up here, and your downside is basically, this is your bottom, right? 565 on the wick. So I would say you want to go long on this, guys. Definitely want to buy some, right, inside this triangle. It's not a big range at all. Basically the range is what, like 3%, so you can lose like 4 or 5%, you know. It's a very good risk reward. Okay, so my first target, guys, is up here based on these tops, right? Very simple. And then the next target is up here based on these tops, right? No Fibonacci required. But after that, if we look at even a bigger run, if it would occur, then we need to take our swing high, this one, right, to our swing low here, and now we get higher targets, right? So 236, not really coinciding with price too much, but the 382 would be, look at this, guys, right? This would be an area of interest, and of course the 618 would be, right? And of course you got this top here as well. But just to make it very simple, is to have just, you know, your targets up here. So one at about 13% and the others at about 36%. Or you could simply aim for the 100 EMA on the daily, which would get you to about 1291. From here, it would gain you around 30% as well. So it's definitely a good trade, guys. A trade you should be looking at right now. Honestly, if you are not looking at Icon, I don't know what you're doing, because this is getting very tight. Okay, there's not many coins out there at the moment that are this tight. It's definitely going to make some kind of decision, and don't be fooled by a MACD being a little bit down or up. It doesn't matter. When you're inside of a symmetrical triangle, the MACD doesn't matter much. You can see it. It's basically just flatlining. Same for our side. It doesn't matter much. You want to see a breakout of here. So is it possible that we first wick down to scare out people? It definitely is, guys. I'm not scared one bit. I have some Icon and I'm holding on to it. I bought it in this range. There's this very tight range. I'm definitely holding on to it. I will only take my loss if I see a lower low. Okay, so you know, as long as that doesn't happen, and we don't, and close, guys, right? It needs to be a candle close. So if we look on the daily, if we look on the 4 hour, it needs to be a close. Okay, guys. So this is fine, right? We can definitely hit this triangle again at the bottom, and, you know, try for more. So guys, it's definitely a time to be looking at Icon and to potentially buy, right? And these are your targets right here. So 13% and like 36%. Okay, that is basically what I have for you today. Just very simple Icon. Bitcoin is just still at 6.5. So if it can hold there, great. If it needs to retrace a little bit, it's fine as well. It was definitely an expansive move, right? So yeah, it's looking good, guys. Definitely try to if you don't have some icon, you know, I'm not a financial advisor or anything, but I'd say it's getting tight here, okay? The apex getting tight, a very good risk to reward. So even if you were to play this with a very crazy risk reward, right? It depends on how you want to play it. Let's say you buy here, right? Your target's up here, right? So, well, where would you stop loss be? Well, technically you want to have it under the low here, right? So even then you would have a 1.59. Now if you want to play it a little less careful, you can do so as well and take this low and be like, oh, it can't be lower than 6% loss. I'm fine with that. And look at your risk reward then, 5.36. Or some people might even take this low, which would get you a 9 risk reward. It all depends, guys. You know, I personally, I would ladder in more if we get down here. So it's fine with me to just risk it, okay? Because I would ladder in more, and because of the simple reason, guys, that if we look at the daily, we are back at the bottom. And even if you basically icon launched on Binance, right? So this is the whole chart we have since launch of this crypto. Is that we started here, then we went up, and now we're back here. So to me, this just screams that we are going up, okay? I obviously, you'd never know 100%, but guys, this screams to me only upside, okay? Now, can it fall down further? Of course it can, right? We can even visit this low at this wick, but is it likely? Not really, right? Not really, especially because look at all this accumulation here. Whoever tells you that this is distribution, so people are selling out here, I don't think so. This is definitely accumulation for people to go up again, right? And that's what you basically see. So this looks a little bit scary candle, right? And then tomorrow you might have a green one again. So you know, at the end of the triangle, it's definitely a buying time at like these candles, guys. You know, it's just how it is. So this has held for a long time, right? This is basically the trend line you have here. So do what you want with it, and hey, I'm just trying to give you a nice trade here. So yeah, that's pretty much that, guys. Also, I have a Patreon page, which is patreon.com/Pygoz, and you can check it out. Check which tier fits you, and you know, you can become a patron yourself. Right? I thank my 2 patrons a lot. They can always PM me on both Discord and Telegram for their benefits. They still haven't done so. So, yeah, guys, you can definitely do that and get your 5 charts done because you're both silver pies. So, yeah. Also, guys, join up with the CryptoPies blog where you can ask me any questions, you can ask other people questions, and it's just a great chat box to be in, right? So, let's see what's going on here. What we have Ripple here forming also some kind of flag, but so the big difference here is it already went high up, right? Of course you can buy here and just have your stop under there and target there. That's fine, absolutely fine. But I think Icon is a much safer trade because it's all the way on the bottom. But hey, this is definitely not a bad trade either, guys. So if you want to put some in Ripple as well, you know, that definitely doesn't look bad. Waiting for the breakout to enter. Well, often, guys, so this is what I think about. So if you want to like enter on a breakout, it works, but you miss like half of the move, sometimes 75% of the move, because you enter when it's going up super fast. You know, we've seen candles. Look at this one, guys. Right, this is a 30-minute scale. If you waited on the breakout here, well, you would have bought after like it's all the way up here already. So it just, you know, sometimes it shoots up too fast. So you want to just be in when the smart money enters as well, right? And that's just sometimes the case, not always, right? So just keep that in mind. Also, guys, join up with the CryptoPies feed where I post all my videos, post about upcoming ICOs. When I find the ICO, I'll tell you guys about it to whitelist for it so you were ready for the sale. But at the moment, don't expect any ICOs from me because both Ethereum and NEO are still very low priced. And that means, well, your ICO needs to perform like absolutely insane, right? In order to outperform that, like what NEO or Ethereum can do if they start pumping again. So that's that, guys. Also, follow me on Twitter, which is twitter.com/Pygoz, and follow me on Twitch, which is twitch.tv/Pygoz. Both telegrams will be in the description below, and if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Hit that post notification button, and if you've got any questions at all, leave a comment below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.